Hello and welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy and Lara, and we have a new trailer.
Yay!
It is called Por Thozhil. Por Thozhil.
There you go. Maybe I was like, I don't know.
Should never say the title with a question mark at the end. Oh my god! So the reason I always like to talk about these with Lara, because we're horror fans, so we also love crime thrillers, especially anything that's a serial killer. I'm like, I want to see that instantly. I want to see that. So guess what? This is about a serial killer.
Yay!
I know, my favorite. So the logline is: academically bright but faint-hearted rookie cop needs to man up and overcome his fears in order to succeed in his very first assignment, team up with a hostile and reclusive senior cop. This is so classic. This is like Mel Gibson and like Kevin Hart or something. To catch a serial killer on the loose. They could easily remake this with both of those guys. I don't think this is a comedy though, but I'm not sure. I mean, the setup sounds like pure like Lethal Weapon.
I know. I can never tell with these.
Until we watch the trailer. I know we have to watch trailer because sometimes the descriptions sound comical, but it's really not.
And then they're just not, and you're like, oh, okay.
No. So without further ado, let's take a look at this trailer. All right, here we go. Okay, not a comedy.
அதை ஏன் ஞாபகப்படுத்துற? இழவு 2 நாளா கண்ணிலே நின்னு தூக்கத்தை கெடுத்துருச்சு.
ஐயா, இந்த பொண்ணும் அதே மாதிரி தான் கிடக்கு. ரெண்டு கொலையும் பண்ணது ஒரே ஆள் தான்.
Best indoor trainee, DGP's word, best overall trainee. Good.
Firing exercise. Best firing exercise.
உன்னோட ரிப்போர்ட்டிங் ஆஃபீஸர் எஸ்பி லோகநாத்.
என்ன பார்த்தா ஸ்கூல் வாத்தியார் மாதிரி தெரியுதா உனக்கு?
அவனை மென்டர் பண்றதுல உனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை?
இப்ப என்ன திடீர்னு மென்டர் பயிர்னு?
6 மாசம் பார்க்கலாம். சரி வரலனா எதையாவது சொல்லி அனுப்பிச்சிடலாம்.
உள்ளவா.
Okay, comedy.
Crime branch SP on special deputation.
தலைய பின்னாடி இழுத்து கையோட கட்டி கழுத்தை அறுத்திருக்கான்.
கட்டி எவ்வளவு டீப்பா இருக்கு பாருங்க. ஒரு கத்தியால அறுக்கப்பட்ட மாதிரி சார்.
ஏன் தலைய பின்னாடி இழுத்து கையோட கட்டணும்? ஐ கான்டாக்ட்.
வீணா.
ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் எப்படிப்பட்டவன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா அவன் பெயிண்டிங்கை படிக்கணும். ஒரு கொலைகாரன் எப்படிப்பட்டவன் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா அவன் பண்ண கொலையை படிக்கணும்.
நாலு கொலை, ஒரு வித்தியாசம் இல்லை. அப்படியே அச்சடிச்ச மாதிரி. எப்படி சார்?
உடம்புல இருந்து உயிர் போறதை பார்த்து ரசிக்கிறது தான் என் நோக்கம். ஐ எம் a sadist and a psychopath.
சார்,
உடனே வீட்டை விட்டு வெளியே போ. கிட்ட வந்துட்டான். கெட் அவுட்.
Whoa. Okay, you're a cop. You don't need to be scared that he's coming home. In fact, you should probably, that's the time to arrest him.
Yeah, like draw your weapon, maybe. I don't understand what's happening, but it's fine.
But it was that classic stuff like, he's in the house. You know, the classic horror movie thing.
Is the phone gonna ring? What's happening?
I know.
Who's calling?
The phone's gonna ring. Oh my God.
Jill, this is Sergeant Sacker. Listen to me. We've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. Our squad cars are going over there right now. Just get out of that house.
Oh my God. That looks really hardcore. I love it. This looks amazing.
I like that it also has, like, it makes you believe there's some type of, like, evil force behind it. but there probably isn't. But it's just the way that it's kind of being portrayed.
Yeah.
No, it looks good. It looks.
I like the reenactment that they were doing. That was creepy throughout.
Yes.
Like where he, it has him be the victim, which was really creepy.
Yeah, I was like, is it
that
him?
was really well done. They just caught, and interesting. They just caught that Gilgo Beach killer. I don't know if you were keeping up with that. So that's kind of reminding me of this because
I thought about it.
It was a bunch of sex workers that were just dumped, just like this, like creepy.
I know, so weird.
We're seeing that going, oh, this is close to home. Yikes. But they caught him. I love when they catch the serial killers, especially with this new DNA stuff.
I'm like, this is very relevant. I feel.
It's very relevant. Serial killers. It's funny. Who was it that I was talking to where serial killers almost can't exist anymore because they're getting caught before they can become serial killers because of all the DNA and the familial DNA.
Yeah.
And even the ones who did get away with it are getting caught because familial
Are
DNA.
getting caught now. Yeah.
I know, it's so good.
Isn't that crazy? But thank God we stored it, right? For all those
that's
that they
the big
thought
thing.
to store it for 70 years or whatever it is, decades at this point.
It's like we have this DNA, we have these materials. Let's just get them for whatever reason, and maybe in the future. Like it's weird that they knew to do that. I'm kind of impressed.
Well, we've been watching Cold Case, Files, where it's 25 years later, and they're catching all of this stuff, and I'm like, because they kept actual evidence. This is great.
They kept evidence. I know now that
they were terrible at their job in the beginning because they should have caught him.
Well, at the same time, though, it was a lot harder. Law enforcement, they don't talk to each other across state lines, even from bureau
not
to bureau.
Like they do now.
Yeah,
I mean,
they didn't have ICAP or anything. So it's that's crazy. So this is directed.
Read the news. I don't know.
I know. It's so true. And it stars Nikhila Vimal, Ashok Selvan, and Fatima. So looked like a really good cast. I like how they have the young guy. He almost looked like a puppy. Like he's looking up at the guy.
Oh my God, he was so young.
And he kept saying, I got the firing thing. I got good ranking in the fire. And he's trying to, I'm a good shot with my gun. And the guy's like, shut up.
He's like, yeah, but you never actually shot a person. So.
No, and you're probably not going to shoot anyone, so just shut up already. No, exactly. But I love a good crime thriller. They got a murder board in the key art. They got a murder board in the show or the movie. It's
so good.
So good. And we have a little poster, which also has a murder board.
Yay! But this makes it look like a comedy, and I don't know why. It just
him holding the book. And the one guy looks super grumpy, like he's like the guy from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
And then we have, the young pup who's over there.
It's almost like Andy and Nick off, like the two characters. You said Parks and Rec, and I'm like, oh, it's
Parks and Rec. God, yeah, I know, but yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, Art of War is what Por Thozhil means, I think.
Yeah, and I thought that was interesting because I feel like it doesn't make sense, or you would think this movie would be not about a serial killer.
That's true.
Based on its title, it seems like a true a war movie, right? You would, or something to that effect, or historical, as opposed to. But I guess the cat and mouse game is war,
and it's
right?
Art is putting the pieces together, maybe
together.
It becomes like an art piece. But they do say
murder when it sounded better. I don't know. Just
the art of murder. Yeah, maybe that the translation's a little bit different, and maybe it is about the art of And also, I think they're a little bit at war. The older guy, he doesn't want to have to worry about training someone. It feels like a demotion to him. Why do I have to train this guy? I'm just doing my job.
Why am I stuck with this little mentor? Being a mentor.
Guy, this guy who doesn't, thinks he knows everything. A student. Everybody hates that. That's so true.
The brown noser.
Yeah, and he's trying way too hard. So he wants to he wants the guy I know everything. You just sort of get that impression, a little bit of an arrogance thing. But he also I like when he walked in the room and he's like, "Roar," and the guy looks at him just disrespectful. Don't do that. I'm allowed to do that.
But I'm top of my class. It's
I've never smelled a dead body before. Oh shit, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, it all seems very glamorous when you're in school, and then when you have to actually be around all these horrible people around the smell and the brutality and the degradation and the horror of what murder is.
as opposed to like in a book or whatever file.
Like I'm interested in crime because I love seeing bad guys get caught, but I never want to see a dead body. Not interested.
No.
Don't want to. Nope. But I'll watch them all day long on TV.
Yep, because it's not real.
Because it's fake. That's what I like. The fakeness.
Because they're alive.
No, seriously. We're on a tangent again. But again, I love a good crime thriller. Definitely watching this. It's Tamil. Gonna be great. And if you guys have seen it, or is it out yet? I think it's out, right?
I thought it said it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When was this supposed to come out? So yeah, if you've seen it, let us know. If you haven't seen it, don't let us know. You don't have to. We'll just talk about the trailer some more. We'll do that. But when we see it, we'll do a review of it because I think this will be a really interesting.
Oh yeah, I would definitely watch this.
All right. Enough of that nonsense. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you next time. As soon as I find my little outro. There it is. Okay. Bye.
Bye.